kings talk, the conversation's different. You really got to pay attention to pick up on it. I'm Willie 23, man. I'm your host. Special shout out to all y'all for tapping in and viewing all my content, man. I pray that God continues to bless you, nourish you, and give you the things that your heart desires. See, I can remember when I was stuck, when I was gang banging, robbing people, selling dope, just being a straight menace to my society. So when you listen to me speak, you're not listening to someone that's been perfect or without a past that would raise a couple eyebrows when my name got mentioned. I've been the worst of the worst, and I thank God every day for opening my mind and placing wisdom upon me and just giving me a different direction in life, to be an example of change and just throwing away all the destructive habits. And just because one changed doesn't mean that people gonna change their opinion about you. And that's fine. They're entitled to their opinions, but their negative opinion of your character cannot become your reality or stop you from becoming the person that you was meant to be. Life is funny sometimes. We go through many different phases, and even the ones that are higher up, they still deal with certain issues and problems. They just conceal them better. No one is exempt from that. No one is exempt from the struggles and the pressures of this world. Now, one might adapt a little sooner, figure the pieces to the puzzle out just a little faster than the next person, but exempt? No. We are all subject to it, whether you was born with a silver spoon in your mouth or the harsh realities of the ghettos and the slums. But you never can forget where you come from. Me, I put my public record on display. I want people to know that I'm not perfect, never have been, and probably never will be, because no one walking the face of this earth is perfect. But at the end of the day, you can strive, man. You could keep going in the direction that's gonna uplift you and the ones that you love. Don't let your environment become your harsh reality, man. You have goals. You have some on the inside of you. God put it there. And every day that you wake up, it's a miracle. That's the first miracle of your life, when you wake up every morning. And what you do with that, it's all up to you. Man, I can't tell y'all, man, how far I done came and how far I'm still trying to go. And don't worry about people, man. People gonna try to beat you up. They're gonna try to tear you down. But you gotta keep going. You gotta keep the faith and know and believe in your heart that you wanna be a good individual, that you wanna do good things. And open your mind. Open your mind to wisdom. See, now, in the time that we living in, people get a kick off of drama and all these chaotic situations until that harsh reality hit them. See, they'll never understand until they trade places. And see, me, the one thing that kind of bothers me, man, that a person can make mistakes over and over again 10, 15, 20 years ago, and people are still judging for it. Even though that person is trying to make a change in their life, they try to grow and become wiser, and they're even moving in a different direction, not doing the things that they used to. And I get it, I understand. People got X's on their back. I got a whole bunch of them. But when you see a person trying to make a change in their life, if you're not adding to that, don't try to drag them down. Don't try to pull them back down to where they used to be. Because I'm gonna tell you, it's a struggle, and I'm subject to it. That's why it bothers me so much. I know how much it takes, man. I know the feeling of wanting to do better, but everybody keep kicking you and kicking you. And then you have that attitude and that mind frame of like, you know what, man, forget it. I did that so many times. I was like, man, you know what, forget it. But that attitude got me nowhere. It got me absolutely nowhere. Arrest after arrest, problem after problem, enemy after enemy. I'm always having to watch my back, riding around in my car, nervous, worrying if I'm gonna get pulled over by the police officer because of the stuff that I got in my car, having to carry concealed weapons. And I'm a felon. I had to stop living that life because prison, I couldn't do it no more. That's just something that I couldn't do, not only for myself, but for my children and the ones that truly love me. And my message to all my fellas out there, and even my women out there that's fighting the battle of trying to overcome, You got to dig deep. It's in you. And just by you thinking about it, and telling yourself, man, I gotta do better and wanting to do better, that's your sign right there. But the enemy gonna come. The enemy is always gonna be present, and he's gonna try to knock you off your course. But you being the person that you are, in the places that you done been, you gotta be stronger than that. You gotta be stronger than that. I know the struggles of it. That's why I'm an advocate. And if I gotta put myself on display, if I gotta get a magnifying glass for you to look into my past and see, I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that because I have no image to keep. This is not a gimmick. I don't do it for hype. I don't do it for clout. I do it for the betterment of my people. I'm tired of seeing us locked behind bars. I'm tired of seeing us, becoming alcoholics and drug addicts and losing it all. Especially when we keep bringing kids into this world. Because the more that the world spins, it's kind of spinning out of control, and I want to try to reverse it. Yeah, I want to reverse it. And whatever I can do, I want to do it. I want to do it. I put my public records on display. I put them on display, man. But everyone can see that I'm not perfect. I want to say that I genuinely love y'all, man. All my people. And if I can reach one, and that person can reach one, and we create a ripple effect, I believe that we go on to something. That we could change, no matter your background. People look at me and say, man, he look like old thug. He look like a gangbanger. Look at his tattoos. But that's something that you can't worry about too much, the opinions of people. Because we all have skeletons in our closet. Everyone has done something that wasn't too pleasing. And you always got to remember that. When you're sitting up trying to hold judgment on other people, talk down on other people, don't forget your own flaws. And if you're not trying to assist in one's growth, then why even bother them at all? They say misery loves company. Hurt people hurt people. I can honestly say that I'm not hurting no more. I can honestly say that I'm not miserable no more. I'm in a happy place. I'm in a peaceful place. I have no worries. I have no shame. And whatever people want to think about me, that's fine. I'm going to let them think that about me. And if you hear something negative about me from someone else, that's fine too. But when you run into me yourself, take your own opinion of me. Take your own opinion of me and the words that I speak and the way that I live my life now. I'm going to always strive to be better. I can't stop. We got one life to live. I'm working on the second part of my life right now. The second part of my life right now. And you should be doing the same. You never know how much time you got left on this earth. And remember this, man. God didn't put us here just to work and pay bills. That ain't what God put us here for. Your quest as a person, your destiny, man. It's success written all over it. It's written all over it, man. If you got to go back to the drawing board a couple of times or 100 times just to get it right, it's worth it because all you got to do is win once. Win once and keep the same strategy. Get away from the people that ain't pushing you up. Get away from the people that's trying to smother you and keep you down. Your circle could determine your future. And I do this with a passion, man, and I never will stop. Y'all gonna look up 5-10 years from now and we'll still gonna be on the same mission. Today I went to the parole office and I was just talking to them, seeing what I could do, to try to help some of the brothers that's, getting out of prison, seeing what I can do, to be a shoulder to any individual that's struggling to get their life together because I know it. And there's no better person to help assist in that area than the ones that have been through it and came up out of it. Any of y'all that have been to prison, man, if you walk and you see these posters on the wall that they put of prisoners that got out and were successful, and it says instant success. And I remember walking by those posters every day, and I used to tell myself, man, I'm gonna be an instant success when I get home. And see, you can define success in a lot of different ways. You can define it in a lot of different ways. And some people think having money and expensive cars and jewelry and just living a lavish life is success. I get that. But also success means turning your life around when no one believed in you. Success means becoming the person that people didn't think you was gonna become. Doing the things that you know you're supposed to do. That's success. The true definition. Overcoming. Beating the odds when they were stacked so high up against you. I know the feelings. So all my individual people that's out there that's dealing with something, whether you fresh out of prison and on parole, whether you're a single mother, whether you're a man or a woman that's having financial problems because you can't keep a job or you can't find a job for whatever reasons, don't give up, man. Keep knocking at the door. Keep knocking at the door. It's gonna open eventually. Me, I used to knock at the door, beat on the door. I used to kick at the door. Let me in here. I'm tired of living rugged. I'm tired of always having to watch my back. I'm tired of going in the courtrooms, dragging my mom off in them visitation rooms, having my kids have to come to these visitation rooms to see me. I got tired of that life. It costs too much. So I put it off in myself, man, to be better, to want better, to do better, and just to be an example of change. And like I said before, just because one changes itself doesn't mean that people gonna change their opinions about you. And that be the main reason that some people fail when they're trying to make a change, because the opinions coming from the other people makes them say, you know what, man, forget this. I ain't doing it no more. I'm trying to change and they keep beating me up. They act like they want me to stay down. My brother, that's the pressures of the world. You got to learn to break through all that. Break through that wall. I know y'all done seen the picture of the man, he was digging. He was digging, man. He was in a diamond mine. He was digging. He was that far away. All he had to do was stroke it one more time, and he would have broke through the wall and all the diamonds would have fell upon him. But it showed him throwing the pick down and just walking away. That's how close you are. That's how close you are, brother. That's how close you are, sister. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on your goals. It don't matter what they say about you. And to all my people out there that know me personally, if you need any kind of advice, hit me up in my DM. Reach out to me, man. I'm going to get back with you as soon as I can. As soon as I see your message, I'm going to reach out to you. Because I'm a firm believer in you. I'm a firm believer that you could correct all your wrongs. I'm a firm believer that you could turn your life around. And I just want to be an example of that. So when you listen to me speak, just know I'm one that done been down that road. I done traveled down that path, man. They say the road is straight and narrow. It is, man. You got to walk a tight line, especially when you got all this baggage on you, man. You got to carry that baggage along with you, man. And it get hard, your legs get weak, and you want to give up. But I'm just telling you, don't give up. Don't surrender. Don't retreat. Keep marching like a soldier that you are. God designed you to be an overcomer. God designed you to be a winner. You're blessed. Every day that you wake up, you're blessed. Remember that. Don't accept defeat. And even when you do come up short, like I said, go back to the drawing board. Come up with a different play. See me, I'm the type of person, when I score a touchdown, I'm not going to do no celebration dance. I'm going to run back to the huddle. We're going for two. Telling coach, nah, we ain't kicking it. We're going for two. Let's draw up the next play. We're going to continue to try to strive to get to the next level and next level. And I know that it's certain people out there feel a certain way about me, and they probably saying like, man, who do he think he is with this platform? But like, on the cool, brother, if I make it, we all make it. If I reach one, you can reach one, and she can reach one, and he can reach one. And we just continue to grow. Here in a couple months, man, I'm looking to put together some community activities, man, where we can all come together, celebrate one another, have all our kids out there playing, you know, and I look forward to getting into like helping other kids go to college and better themselves, man. So y'all be looking out for that. The Nickerson Grant, and just helping people that are coming home from prison trying to overcome that old past life. That's the business I'm in. I'm heavily invested. If that's what it takes to spark your flame, if I gotta put my public records on display, I'm fine with it. I'm cool with it. Because that means nothing to me. I'm just giving you a bird's eye view of what I've been, the mistakes that I made. I've been a drug dealer. I've been a womanizer. I've robbed people. I done shot people. I done stabbed somebody. I done did a whole bunch of horrible things in my life, man. And I was lost. I didn't know how to cope. People was trying to give me positive advice, and I really wasn't trying to hear it. And whatever I put myself in, I put myself in it full force. And I said, you know, if I put all that time and energy into doing the wrong thing, to being on the negative side, I'm gonna take that same energy and time that I put into that and move it to the positive side. Yeah, I'm gonna take all that positive stuff, I'm gonna push it full force, just like I used to push the negative. Just like I used to be an example of a menace to society, I wanna be an example or symbol of hope that one can change his life around and be a better person. And if you judge me for that, so be it. If you say, who do he think he is? Ain't nobody listening to him, that's fine. But I can't let that knock my journey. I gotta stay the course and keep marching. And I just like to give a special shout out again, man, to the people that's trying, to the people that's trying to build one another up and then be an example. Because at the end of the day, that's what we all need. I pray that you're blessed. I pray for your success. I pray for the safety of your children. I pray that God takes them and molds them and crafts them into something great. I pray that he protects their mind and that he don't allow them to be influenced by the negative and the wrong things in this generation. And I pray that you can cope when you're down, when you're feeling low. I hope you can find something to bring you back up. Because at the end of the day, that's what we all need. I know the feelings of it. I know the emotions of it. So when you listen to me speak, just know that I do it from the heart. Just know that it's authentic with me. And we're going to continue on this journey. If I got to put my public records on display, then so be it. I'm always keep it 100 with my people. I'm always show love to my people. Because I believe that we can get back to a place where we all win, where we all on the same side, no matter your race, no matter your gender. Because at We all we got. We are all we got. We are the help. And sometimes it seems like they try to keep us divided because they know if we stand together, we can rule the world. God created you with a free will. And if you're going to knock something positive, that says a lot about you. If you're going to hate on somebody for doing something positive, it says a lot about you. I'm Willie 23. I wish you nothing but the best, happiness, and success. Thank y'all for tuning in with me. If I can reach one, and that person can reach another, it creates a ripple effect. One love to all my people. Y'all stay blessed, man.